Hello, I'm Llewellyn King, the host of White House Chronicle, which is coming right up. But first, a few thoughts of my own. I was appalled recently to see in a newspaper a picture of young children in Zimbabwe going through the gravel at the roadside looking for kernels of corn that might have blown off a refugee truck or a relief truck, really. Absolutely appalling. But it did cause me to think about corn, which in that part of the world they call by the British term maize, and how extraordinary it is and how important it has been in Africa. It was brought in, obviously originally from America, but through Europe into West Africa, into East Africa, and to where Zimbabwe is from South Africa in the 18th and 19th centuries. And it revolutionized life expectancy possibility. Corn is the staple food of much of Africa, relatively easy to grow, and yet it is in short supply because political decisions, political actions have destroyed the crops. And yet, if there's hope in Africa, it is through maize, this amazing food. Well, how do they cook it? Well, we have grits. I like grits. But they cook something they call sadza, which is grits, and then you add some more meal towards the end of the cooking so it gets stiff, and you dip it in a stew or in sugar or in anything that will dress it up a little bit and eat it with your hands. Very tasty, actually. They don't oddly make bread of it. There's no cornbread. It's a very basic staple, and it is the arbiter of life and death for most of the population of Africa. And it is a truly terrible and frightening thing when political actions imperil the corn production, the golden maize that makes life possible can be politically extinguished. It was in Zimbabwe, and it could happen elsewhere. Look at your grits differently and think, these grits keep Africa going. One of the great benefits that came from the West into Africa and make it, when things are working, a truly wonderful place. I have a very great show for you today with some interesting guests, and we'll be right back after the titles.
White House Chronicle is produced in collaboration with WHUT, Howard University Television. And now, the program host, nationally syndicated columnist Llewellyn King, and co-host Linda Gasparello.